Welcome back. My name is Ed Patterson, Edwin to my friends. Thank you for following. We are now on the 9th of our second 10 words, or 19 of 60, about a third of the way through. Here is a word that is precious. The definition is just stunning and sweet. The word is succoring. Succoring. How would you spell succoring? How would you use it? How would you define it? So let's give a shot here. Succoring, you can see that 77% of my folks spelled it right, exactly on average. Not a terribly hard word, not a terribly easy word, succoring. 43% got the definition right, which I was shocked by, honestly. Again, I gave a lot of latitude in some of these definitions. This is when I gave definition or latitude too, because the definition is precious. Notice down at the bottom here, not in the Book of Mormon, not in the Bible, not in the Dark Covenants, not the Pearl of Great Price. One time only in all the standard works, succoring. You think, oh, that'd be around a lot. I heard a lot. One time. And the definition will blow you away. It is just so right on. Okay, so let's go through the process. Where is it found? So this is in a verse we've already talked about. This is in Alma 4:13. This is where Alma the Younger is talking about the problems of the folks who are falling away from the church, but he sees good people in the church and is describing them. So we kind of get an idea of what's going on here. And in 13, we're just going to use succoring. Again, listen calmly, but when I give you the definition, be ready, because it is such a beautiful one. Okay. And now this is a great cause for lamentation among the people, the falling away from people, away from the church, into the world. While others were abasing themselves, and we've used that word in our hard words already, this in this 10, succoring those who stood in need of their succor. Succoring. Succoring those in need of their succor. Such as imparting their substance to the poor and the needy, feeding the hungry, suffering all manner of affliction, for Christ's sake, who should come according to the spirit of prophecy. People who want to be Christian, who are saints, who are beautiful people, because God has made them that way. Christ has changed them and saved them. Succoring is there. That's what we all want to be, succoring people. Definition, how would it be used? And now's the time, if you're not paying attention, now's the time. Oh, what's he going to say? What's it going to be? Let's find out and say it. Succoring. Literally, to run to or run to support. That's beautiful. Again, this dictionary I'm using, the 1828 dictionary, is not a spiritual book. It's a secular book. It's the way that people talked in America in the 1820s. It was published in 1828, 1 year before the translation, 1829. Succoring, used once in the entire body of Scripture. 1,250,000 words in the whole body from Genesis through the end of the Pearl of Great Price. One time. And used in such a tender way and so perfect. So one more time we'll go through it, then we'll be done. Now this is a great cause of lamentation, the falling away of people from the church, among the people, while others were abasing themselves, succoring those who stood in need of their succor, such as imparting their substance to the poor, the needy, feeding the hungry, suffering all manner of affliction for Christ's sake, who should come according to the spirit of prophecy. These are good folks who are succoring. And what does succoring mean? Literally, that's the word used, literally, to run to support. These are not people sitting in their houses going, oh, the poor, doggone it, I feel sorry for them. These are not people driving by and someone with a sign up, oh, too bad, see you around, I'm not, too bad. Succoring is literally to run to them, run to those in need, whether it's financial, spiritual, physical. These folks are many people of action. That's gorgeous to me. And Joseph, dear Joseph, and again, I'm not putting Joseph down. Joseph was beautiful. I love him. He was a prophet of God. But Joseph would have known that word used once in all of the standard works and use it absolutely right, precisely right in this one given time. You decide. But I'm telling you, man, the options are tightening. The antis and the critics are going, I didn't know that word was there. Didn't know all those words were there. But remember, Joseph was a pretty smart guy. If you're watching this, you're probably an intelligent human being because you have used that word that way. Did you know that's what succoring meant, literally? To run to help? I love doing this exercise. It was so fun for me to discover these words. I had no clue what any of them were. It was just, hey, what about that? And what about that? And it came to me slowly. It took me 6 years to get through all of this. But once I have it, man, it's just beautiful. And the measurement of a good word in any author's capacity is to enhance the sentence it is in, or in this case, the verse it's in. How much more beautiful that makes that particular verse. These people were succoring. They were literally running to those who need. No questions asked. They were just there to love, to help as needed. Perfect definition. Very, very difficult for anyone to really use right, other than God, who knows all words and uses them. Again, I've told you this before, I'll probably tell you again. This is like the trail of breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel. They tore up the bread and dropped it so they could find their way back. If you follow these words here and there and here and there, they're all throughout the Book of Mormon. In 1,800 words, only used once. 600, I don't believe Joseph could have known. I actually marked in my Book of Mormon by color of orange. So as I'm reading, I can see which words are those words used only once. And you know the definition of that word? Ooh, the whole verse becomes sweeter. That's the effect of good writing. Joseph couldn't have done that. He was just what he described, in my opinion, and by these words. A man of God, called of God, to translate an ancient record. He didn't have the capacity to make this up. He didn't have the capacity for these words. And again, could he have known one word? Could he have known succoring exactly right? He could have. I don't know. You go through some of these 60 or all these 60 with me, and you're going to go, there is no flipping way Joseph Smith created the Book of Mormon out of his own head. And I'm talking just on the words, not all the other stuff the antis throw out there, just on the words. Could not have done it. And we're in the simpler part of this test. 3, 4, 5 syllables, yes, but one definition. Wait till you get to the multiple definitions, multiple syllables. You're going to go, ooh, baby, that's something to be thinking about. Joseph's not the author. This comes from God. Thanks for listening. See you on down the road.